Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. We're gonna start with a new chapter today, something that I think you're gonna find a little bit interesting, because we're comparing themes, styles, and structures across multiple texts. We're gonna be reading a little bit, we're gonna be reading a lot, but we're mostly gonna be reading cum si cum sa, a little bit of everything. We're gonna be starting on your usual book. Sorry, there's a truck passing by. Let it continue on. We're going to be starting using this book right here, Collections, on page 32. Now I'm just going to give you the instructions, read a little bit about it, and just work it with you. On page 32 it says preview concepts. I'm sorry, another truck passing by. Okay, let's continue. So on page 32, we start comparing the themes, style, and structure of multiple texts. Preview concepts. What is the story behind your name? Do you know why your parents chose it? Are you named after a family member or a famous person? Is your name one that is unique to your cultural or ethnic heritage? Think about these questions. Then write the story of your name below in the little space that is given. Now it says to share your story with a friend. Now, because of the pandemic, we really can't do that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna answer them while we're thinking to ourselves. The next question is, do you like your name? Why or why not? If you could change your name, what would you change it to? And finally, with your part, just write a response to the following question. Why are names so important to us? In general, why do you think names are so important? Now, there's a couple of words on the side where it says preview academic vocabulary. And I want to talk about the word mood. I want to write it on the board so we know. Now, the word mood, on parentheses, it says conditional, imperative, indicative, interrogative, subjunctive. Sorry, I'm a little blind. I want to explain a little bit about this word. When it says mood, it's not referring to how you feel, but rather how you are presenting the question or how you are presenting what's going on. It says a form of a verb used to express whether its action or state is factual, commanding, questioning, imagined or wished, or conditional. If you are prone to dreaming, for example, if you are prone to dreaming, use verbs in the conditional mood to express your fondest wishes. Now, this leads to more questions than answers. What does it mean when it says factual, commanding, questioning, imagined, or wished, or conditional? These are the states in which you are expressing your mood, okay? Is it questioning, like, why am I dreaming about this? Sorry. Is it questioning, for example, why am I dreaming about this? Is it conditional? I dream about this because I want this. Imagined or wished. I dreamed I wanted something in elevated, right? Whereas conditional deals with one element leads to the next. O sea, what I mean by that is, for this to happen, this other thing has to happen. So I can dream about cats, I have to know what a cat is. Then you have commanding. That means that you are the mood is you're ordering, you're telling people someone. And factual means that you're just explaining what's going on. Now this is a word that there's going to be popping up a couple of times, and we're going to be discussing it the next time we meet. Page 33, making connections. Read the following excerpt from a novel set in the prairies of Nebraska during the 1800s. I'll read it for you and then you can read it on your own. When the sun was dropping low, Antonia came up to Big South Draw with her team of horses. She kept her sleeves rolled up all day, and her arms and throat were burned as brown as a sailor's. Her neck came up strongly out of her shoulders, like the bole of a tree out of the turf. One sees the drought horse neck among the peasant women in old countries. She greeted me gaily, and began once to tell me how much plowing she had done that day. Jim, you asked Jake how much he plowed today. I don't want to take Jake get more done in one day than me. We have very much corn this fall. I came to ask you something, Antonia. Grandmother wants to know if you can't go to the term of school that begins next week over at the sod schoolhouse. She says there's a good teacher and you'd learn a lot. Antonia stood up, lifting and dropping her shoulders as if they were stiff. I ain't got time to learn. I can work like mans now. My mother can't say no more how Ambrosch do all and nobody to help him. I can work as much as him. School is all right for little boys. I help make this land one good farm. She clucked to her team and started for the barn. My Antonia by Willa Cather. There's two words I want to call attention to. Number one, bowl, is the tree of the trunk of a tree. Number two, draught horses. That's a large horse used to pulling heavy loads, like plowing or pulling on a cart. Also, when it says team, it's referring to her team of horses. So she's riding a cart and she has like a collection of horses following her. She has a number of horses that are leading her cart to a direction. Finally, I want you to answer the question that it says, how does the author show that Antonia does not feel limited because she is a girl? Underline the lines from the text that support your response. Well, that's all. I want you to answer the questions. I added some more information in the lesson. Just watch that and complete the parts in the book. You can do it on your notebook, or you can do it on the book, or you can do it on a document. Just be sure to send it to me. Okay? Thank you for being here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.